'Cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. TNT. I'm a power load. TNT.
It's TNT with Trey and Tony.
You're listening to the TNT Show. Trey, Tony here with you. We are very honored to have our this special guest with us here on the show. We have rising country superstar Lanndon on the phone with us.
Hey, how you doing, Lanndon?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm in Nashville, and it's pretty outside. It's not cold anymore, so...
That's great. Well, I appreciate you answering your cell phone. You know, a lot of times when people call your cell phone, they won't answer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I completely understand.
Now, listen. You said you're in Nashville. You do this on a regular basis, right? You travel down to Nashville every weekend.
I do. I travel down to Nashville every weekend. It's about a 6-hour drive from where I'm from, which is the same place where y'all are from.
That's right.
It's really actually not that bad of a drive, but I come up here to play, and I come up here to write, and just work on, bettering myself into the music industry.
That's a lot of dedication, driving 6 hours on the weekends to do that. Has there ever been a point in your career so far where you've wanted to give up, or you said this isn't for me?
That's such a good question. There are a lot of times when you think, okay, this is definitely my breaking point, because this is such a hard industry to get into. But there's always something, right when you're at your breaking point, there's always someone or something that happens, and it makes you just a little bit stronger, and it makes you keep working. So I would say I've never been to the point of quitting, but I have been pretty down sometimes. So.
Yeah, and you said the country music industry is a tough industry to get into. What sets you apart from all the rest of the singers?
Well, there's a lot of factors that go into setting people apart, but I think one thing that, is kind of on my side is the fact that I have such a hardworking, ethic skills and stuff. I'm so determined to do this, and I think that most people forget that you can't just sing in a bar or at a venue and expect people to find you. You have to find the people that will better you in the music industry, and I think I'm determined to do that, so I think that kind of sets me apart from most.
Can you take us back to the moment where you realized that, hey, this is what I want to do for my living?
Yeah, actually I can. I can remember this like it was yesterday. I was 13, I think. I started at 8, and I sang karaoke and just kind of goofed around with it. And then when I was 13, I was in a band. It was called 30-06.
Right.
And a friend of mine was in it too, and he had just turned 18. He was 17, and he turned 18, and he said, "Well, I'm moving to Nashville. I think it's time for me to move to Nashville." So the band was kind of breaking up, and I realized I didn't want to quit. I didn't want to go to school and be a normal kid. So I kind of talked to my parents, and I said, I really want to pursue this. Can we go to Nashville? So about 2 months later, we came to Nashville, and everything just kind of fell into place. We started singing and writing and doing everything we could to, just get into the industry.
Right, and 30-06, me and Tony, we were huge fans of 30-06.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank y'all.
Sure was.
That's such a big compliment.
Remember hearing them up in Cherryville or Turville.
Yeah,
Turville.
Well, listen. What's next for Lanndon? Any big plans coming up?
Next for Lanndon, let's see. Well, I just got done recording my album, and we just sent out promo packages to a bunch of record labels. So hopefully we'll hear back from somebody.
You got a new song out, is that correct?
I do.
Tell us a little bit about this song and the inspiration behind it.
Well, this one, the one that I'm talking about, is called Carolina Blue Eyes. There's a lot of inspiration behind it. Mostly because I'm from Carolina, and I thought, God, let me try to put something in a song about Carolina. But really, it's just about a guy, and you can take it any way. I haven't really decided what it's all about, because at first it was going to be a happy song, and then I started writing it, and it turned out to be this horrible breakup song, which I did not expect at all.
But it happens too, you know.
Yeah, it happens. You don't know where you're going with it. It could be a breakup song, but another good view onto it is, the guy could have actually passed away or something. So I haven't really decided what's going to happen in this story of events, but I think that this song is I think a lot of Kira Landians would like it, I think.
Now, are you writing most of your songs now?
I do.
That's great.
Well, listen,
Thank you.
Lanndon, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with us. We really appreciate it. Me and Tony are big fans of yours, and we're rooting for you. Make sure you remember us when you're selling out the arenas, and make sure we get backstage passes.
That's right.
Oh, I sure will. Thank y'all for interviewing me. I had a great time.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lanndon.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lanndon.
That girl's going places, Tony.
Yes, she is.
She's determined, and she's going after what she loves, going after her dreams.
That girl is dynamite, man. She is really talented.
It's TNT with Trey and Tony.